Getting your point across the internet is not an easy feat. Just using text and images, most of the time, the other party just have no idea what you're trying to communicate, or they just don't have the entire picture that you want to share with them. And that's a big problem for people in customer service, marketing, or sales, because you can't help to solve their problems, or they don't understand the entire scope and don't buy from you. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey, what up, decisive marketers? Today we're going to be talking about Floik, and this is going to help you with your customer service, marketing, or sales problem, because this too, what it does, it helps you to create interactive demos, step-by-step guides, screen or camera recordings with AI voiceovers easily, right? And it takes is just installing a very simple Chrome extension. But before I dive into Floyd, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content, right? So here we go. So hey everyone, so we are now in Floik, and this is kind of how it looks like. What you want to be doing is to make sure that you install the Chrome extension right here. Okay, so over here there are 5 different kind of flow. They call it flow as in FLO, right? So that's flow. You can choose between 5 different kind of flows. You can use interactive demos, step-by-step guides, screen only videos, screen and camera video, or camera only videos, right? So interactive demos look like this. Okay, so it's so once it's like there's hot spots, right? So and it gives you some context, right? So click here to open blah blah blah, then click on this button to open, something like that. So it's interactive, that kind of gives you the you know how to uh, you know they get to interact with the sort of screenshots that you're kind of showing them. And once you click here, you can then start to edit. That's kind of how the interactive demo works. And next we have the step-by-step guide. So step-by-step guide, it's just kind of like a I would say kind of like a knowledge-based article, but better, like way better, because you kind of scroll down. You can click here as well, right? And then it kind of shows you like if you have questions as well, you can just type it in here and send a message, right? And then you can just kind of follow through, and there's a little bit of zoom in animation to kind of show you step by step what you want to be doing, right, for this step by step. And of course you have your screen only video, which is just a simple screen recording. Okay, right. But of course you can add comments. It's kind of like what is that to Loom, right? It's kind of like Loom, where you can add a comment here as well. So this is where it's kind of you know a little bit more interesting. And on top of that, you can then blur your screen or embed these flows that you've created, or create AI voiceovers for the video as well, which I'll kind of show you how to do that. And you can also add some call to actions to your videos, right? So these will be great for sales purposes. Okay, right? So we are going to try using the interactive demo. Maybe we'll just go to my YouTube channel. Okay, maybe go to YouTube studio, and let's try this, right? So we're going to try the okay. So we're just going to continue anyway. Okay, so of course we are probably not going to let me just try this. Hey, I think it's recording the microphone anyway. So what happens is that you can then select the tab, share, and then Okay, you can choose the specifications that you want. Is that how it works? Okay, right, and then just click on start. Okay, you can also select like blurs as well. So let's say you want to blur the number of subscribers, you can click on that. Okay, and once you're done, you can just click on done. Okay, so you can add certain blurs in there already, and if you want, you can turn on some recordings controls on the screen and just click on start recording, and it's starting to record right now. And we're just going to click on say content. Okay, so it's recording all my clicks right here, right? All right, okay, and then we're going to click on this one right here. Okay, and we'll click here. You know, and maybe we'll just click here. Okay, and then we can just click on done. Okay, so now it's creating the demo, sorry, the flow itself. Okay, so this will be the video, and then it's transcoding the video right now. So I guess it'll take a little while. Okay, but as you can see, you can add some blur features in there. Okay, so now it's generating the preview and then the public link. Right, as you can see, it's also adding the transcription in there. Right, can you see that? So it's adding the transcription as I speak, which is pretty cool. So like transcription is in there, right? Okay, so so now the entire interactive demo is done. So you can click on let's go, right, and then click on content, right? And if you want to, you can even uh you know like every step of the way. It's a video, but there is hotspots in there. There is subtitling in there, which is automatic. And then if I want to, I can trim the video. I can add additional hotspots or call to actions, interaction cues, right? So like call to actions, so maybe at the end of the video, okay, that's a wrap, right? And then you can put your call to action in here, right? So let's say you want to direct them to your website, and then visit your website. Okay, so I update the call to action, right? Click on publish. Okay, so it's updating a little bit. Okay, so let's just kind of skip to the last part. Okay, then you got the call to action button right here. Okay, so the cool thing is, the why, so previously I have also reviewed a very similar tool. It's called Smart Q, right? But where Floik is way more developed than Smart Q, because you have trim features. You can crop the video as well. You can there is call to actions, but you can add certain like hotspots as well if you want to. Okay, and then you can add interaction cues. Okay, let me see. Okay, Okay, so we'll try publishing it again, and then we will try with the interaction cues. So the hotspot is just kind of something additional that you can add in. You can add interaction cues. Okay, not really sure how. Okay. Okay, so I guess this one you can just link it to a different flow as well. So you know that's kind of what this does, I think. Okay, and then you can add AI voiceover. You can choose your own voice or you can add AI voice, right? And whatever that you have said, it will just kind of, because it converts into a subtitle for you. It transcribed everything for you, right? So now it's then going to convert it into a AI voice, which saves you a lot of time here, right? Okay, if you don't want to kind of share your own voice, right? And then if you want to, you can generate a video from here as well, right? And that's kind of everything. Okay, and next thing is your share functions, right? So you have, okay, so you have, let me show you. We gotta wait for it to kind of update the the flow itself, right? So it's still generating, so let's give it a little bit of time. Okay, so now it's done, right? So what happens is that you can, have the link in here, paste it, then you can access the demo, right? So this is like where everyone can kind of access the the flow itself. Okay, right? And then you can also click on the embed, right? So you can have a generic embed code, or if you are going to have it, you are going to add it into Confluence or Notion or Zendesk or user.com, right? Then you can choose a different kind of embed code, right? So you can click on copy embed, right? And then you have the embed code right here is, using iframe, and you can just kind of paste it wherever you want. Okay, and then so in the future, so this the comment feature will be coming soon. So what happens is that anyone who so people, when they view your Floik, right? Okay, they can um leave comments as they watch the video, but at the moment you can't reply to those comments. Okay, so let's say we go in here and then um okay, let's see. Okay, okay, I think the comment feature might not be open for the interactive demo. I'm not sure, let me see. Okay, I could be wrong, right? But I think it might not be ready yet. Okay, then of course, if you have already done a flow, right? What happens is, if you want to turn this into a standard video, you can just click on generate a video, or if you want this to be a step-by-step guide, you can just click on generate, and then it will then, convert this into a step-by-step guide for you with the screenshots and everything, right? And this is where it saves you a lot of time. Okay, and then you can allow publish comments. So let's kind of take a look at this. Okay, so whichever format that you create, you can just kind of turn them into the other kind of formats that you want, which I think it's, you know, really cool and saves you a lot of time. So regardless whichever format of flow that you choose, you can still just kind of convert that into something else that you want. So yep. So over here, so I think the comment feature is not open yet for the interactive demo, but as you can see here with the step-by-step guide, I can just kind of leave comment, hi, I have a question. Okay, and then you can just click on send, right? And then what happens is that if I were to kind of refresh this, and then you see the comment coming in, right? You can see the comment that's in here. But of course, you know, responding to the comment is not yet available. But you know, I think overall, like, the feature is so rich with this too. It's just kind of amazing. Then of course we've got the insights. It will tell you the number of CTA clicks, number of comments, number of views, and the last view. It's all in here. All right, and then of course, if you have a team, if you have a team, you can go to team, add your team members. You know, if you, whether you want to show the Floik branding, you know, things like that. You want to put your own logo, a little bit of watermark in there, you can do so as well. You know, the color that you want to use, right? It's all in here. And then of course they will have some advanced analytics that will be coming as well, which I'm not really sure what it will look like. Maybe, you know, in terms of hotspots or whatever it is. I guess they will give a little bit more in-depth features in there, right? So pretty much that's all it does. But I know it kind of sounds like a very simple tool, right? But recently I was kind of tasked by someone to create a sort of you know, onboarding kind of process, and I think that Floyd fills that gap very well, in the sense that you have that interactive demo, you have the step-by-step guide, you have the, you know, screen recording, all built in with AI voiceover, right? So one of the things was that they wanted AI voiceovers, so this kind of fills up that gap. And you can have blurring features built in as well. I think everything is amazing. The only thing that the only few things that I would say is that, of course, once they add the reply function, that will be amazing. And next is the ability to take the interactive demo, right? I know it's just a kind of like a recording in there, but if there's a way to kind of convert it into a you know, some kind of JS, like some kind of JavaScript that I can embed it on my site, right, or my app itself, that turns the interactive demo from a bunch of screenshots or video recordings into sort of like the product onboarding guide within the tool itself. So I would think that will be so much more powerful. Okay, but anyways, I think that Floyd, you know, it's like 90% there, right? It's like, you know, it's just, I would say that this tool at this point is amazing. And if you are, you know, watching this video 6 months from now, I think that this would be almost perfect, right? I would say it's almost perfect right now. And you know, it's so far, with all the tools that I have on hand, this in terms of doing the onboarding and all that. This is the most advanced, I would say. Right, so I would highly recommend everyone to check out Floik, because this is definitely an amazing tool, right? So if you enjoy this video, do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about Floik in the comments below. Lastly, if you know anyone who can benefit from Floik, be sure to share this video with them. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.